Alrighty, here we go. Round 68. So this is the highest round I've ever been to in Black Ops 4 Zombies so far, so I am nervous already just being at this round. I know they're gonna be swarming. Yep. Oh boy. Alright, that's alright. We're alive, we're alive. I'm not gonna be afraid to use my ammo gun balls. I have unfortunately eaten too much, and I've become too full. I got that, like, Thanksgiving feeling where your stomach is, like, bloated because you ate too much. Trying to distract myself by playing some zombies here, but it's a little intense in round 68 in BO4. Let's see if we can take this guy out. Drop these guys. Unfortunately, it's just going to be replaced with another Stoker, but what am I going to do, not take out the Stoker? Gotta kill the Stoker, right? Give me something helpful. Yes, that is helpful. The thing is, I'm pretty sure it still took out a full horde of like 20 to 24 zombies there. Because they're just respawning that fast at this point. Even though I killed a bunch of them and then immediately picked up that nuke. Those few seconds, they're already respawning. That was a good shot. By the Stoker man himself. Did we get him? Oh, we heard him, we didn't get him. Oh well. Oh, we got two homunculus. The rule dictates you must throw one. Please don't kill me. It takes him just an extra couple seconds to get attracted to that homunculus, but that extra few seconds can really make the difference in these high rounds. Did you give me lava? No. No lava. Lava? No lava. No lava. Unfortunately, I don't think I have my Anywhere But Here gumball recharged and ready. I can't see it because my gumballs are all invisible, so I don't know when it's going to be recharged. The only one I can see is Temporal Gift for some reason, but I can't see. Uh-oh. When Anywhere But Here is going to be ready to go again, so I don't even know when I have a Get Me Out of Here button. And I had a max ammo not too long ago, so I don't expect one super soon here, which is why I think I'm going to use one of my ammo elixirs. I do keep calling them Gobblegum, but this game is now sandwiched, oh shit, in between Black Ops 3 Gobblegum and Black Ops 6 Gobblegum. And Black Ops 4 is the exact same system and calls it elixirs. Black Ops 4 just has a weird naming convention for everything, honestly. And these perks are still called perks, even though they work differently. Black Ops 4 comes off a little pretentious in that way, that they have just an alternate name for everything. And it's like the classic name was working fine for all those years. You could have just kept calling them what they were always called. In terms of Black Ops 4 spawning with a specialist weapon as opposed to doing a side quest Easter egg to unlock it, I kind of like both systems. It's one of those things where I like having the maps that do each, you know? I like that you don't always have to do a side quest to unlock the specialist weapon, but I like that there are maps where you do have to do a side quest to get one. You know, so I like that balance between Black Ops 3 and 4. Where in Black Ops 4 you always have the specialist weapon, you know, within the first few rounds, automatically, whereas in Black Ops 3 you always have to do a big-ass side quest Easter egg to get the specialist weapon, and sometimes even upgrade it. I feel like both systems are viable. Oh shit! It comes so fast, man. And I like that we live in a world where we have both, basically. It's like Black Ops 2 Zombies. It was the perfect balance of Zelensky maps and Blundell maps. That makes Black Ops 2 so damn good.
hoping to examine his remains.
I can't be afraid to use the one weapon if I want to survive here. I also can't be afraid to use all my ammo elixirs because I have almost 400 Nebulian plasma. Oh, what? How did I go down already there? That's crazy. I didn't even realize I took a 4th hit right there. That's how quick they hit you, man. It's insane. Fortunately, I almost have another... What the hell is it called? Homunculus. I'm going to go ahead and throw my Homunculus before I go down again here. It is hard to jump back into a game at round 68. It is the highest round I've ever been to in Black Ops 4 so far. My goal is to at least hopefully get to 70, and that's going to be harder now that I don't have... Definitely going to be harder now that I don't have a Dying Wish for all around 69, unfortunately. Oh my god, the freaking Stoker snipers.
That would have hurt a lot more if I wasn't on the right medication.
I swear the shield, like the way the shield blocks you in Black Ops 4 isn't as good as Black Ops 3. Like it covers less of your ass. Basically, it covers like a smaller... Oh, I got max ammo, fuck yes. No, don't die. But I think it covers like a smaller area of degrees in your back, basically, than it did in Black Ops 3, it feels like, anyway. Oh, man. Stressful times. I didn't have to use ammo gumball yet, because I got a max ammo there. Got me to use another Homunculus, which is pretty lucky. Now I gotta survive to be able to rehorde. Which is hard when they're all coming at you like freaking transit sprinters following the bus. Like, I have stamina, man. I'm trying to outrun these damn zombies, and it's hard. Especially when they path so differently. They path so weird when they run so fast. Oh good, that was a brain router. Okay. Uh-oh, I have Black Ops 4 brain rot. I'm officially using Black Ops 4 terminology like brain rotters into blue and plasma. It's infected my brain. The thing is, I'm wondering, because I haven't done Black Ops 3 high round attempts since I got into Black Ops 4. Just been kind of sticking to Black Ops 4 for a while to get used to the engine and the mechanics and everything. And I'm just wondering if going back to Black Ops 3 or even Black Ops 2, high rounds are going to seem easier because I don't have super sprinters to deal with, you know? Like, comparatively, because I'll be used to dealing with super sprinters in Black Ops 4. Or is it still going to be as hard as it's ever been to get to, like, round 70 plus in Black Ops 3? I don't know. There are a few other maps I'd like to round 100 on Black Ops 3 eventually, potentially. Not all necessarily this year, but there's a few more maps I'd like to get to round 100 on Black Ops 3 on, and I would love to get one round 100 eventually on Black Ops 4. Well, it's obviously more difficult with all these freaking super sprinters. I highly doubt that's going to be this game, not only because this game's already gone on a while, it's been a long-ass game, and I'm already out of downs. And I have no Dying Wish, or anywhere but here, I don't think. I'm not sure about anywhere but here, but I don't think I have it. So I'm not expecting this game to go around 100 plus or 90 plus. I'm just hoping to get to 70 at this point, but eventually I'd like to get around 100 on Black Ops 4. In some map. Not sure which map. Might not even be a launch map, you know. I haven't played any of the DLC maps yet, so there's still 5 more maps for me to play and see if any of those would be more fun around 100 than the launch maps. Launch maps are fun to go for around 70 on, but I don't know if I'd want to go for around 100 on any launch map. Maybe Blood of the Dead if I got good enough at it.
Balls are closing in around
I feel
me.
like a 9 round 100 would just be too chaotic, and Voyage round 100 would just take too long. Thing is, I haven't even gotten to 60 yet in Blood of the Dead, so talking about 100 on it. And Black Ops 4 is 68 here, regardless of whatever happens in this game. Scoop some ammo. Always run with the Kraken out. Important rule, you never know when you're going to be cornered. I'm finally staying one little step ahead of him here. The difficulty is to not get too far ahead of them, so you run into the back of the horde that's a little bit slower,
All over again.
but to not be constantly hit and have your shield constantly broken by the super sprinters. It's a really interesting balancing act you have to do training-wise. It's like a totally new mechanic. Black Ops 4 high rounds. It's really interesting. You used to be able to just train the zombies simply by walking, you know, and only sprint a little bit here and there. In Black Ops 3, to just get through certain gaps or whatnot, the rest of the time I could just walk a horde around and shoot them with dead wire or whatever. In Black Ops 4, not only do I not have something as good as dead wire to shoot them with, I also have to deal with these freaking mega ultra sprinters mixed in with regular sprinters, so I have to try to balance out the horde here. It's kind of fun, I like it, it's an extra challenge. Extra layer of challenge for Black Ops 4 high rounds. Which I like, I like that they let you get to round 50 and they're like, alright, now there's like a, what's it called? Skill gate, I guess, would be a terminology for it, like a skill gate here, you know what I mean? There's going to be a gap between the players that can and can't get to round 60 more so than they used to be, basically, Like, if you got to round 50 before, I might as well pick this up. I'm going to go down waiting to charge my specialist weapon. It used to take, once you got around 50, you could probably get around 60 on that same map or a similar difficulty map. Back in the days of, like, Black Ops 1 through Black Ops 3. So with Black Ops 4, there's a decent difficulty gap between between around 50 and 60 because of the super sprinters, and same for 60 and 70. I've been able to get 60 multiple times, and I've never been to 70 so far. The thing is, each round is... Well, look at this fucker! He's trying to cut me off, man. The pathing on these guys is ridiculous. Damn. Yeah, I don't think they ever give you lava once they blow themselves up. Oh well. I still got 6 total ammo elixirs. I'm not concerned. Whoa! Not following my own rule about running with the Kraken out.
Even when death is staring down at me like a big eyeball.
But yeah, someone who's been playing zombies for somebody to usually do appreciate the extra challenge in Black Ops 4 high rounds. It's not impossible to train above round 50, it's just harder. Which is a fun challenge for someone like me who's been playing so long that... Oh, I could regularly get above round 50 now on all these different maps. And I've been around 100 on a few maps. I like that it's really challenging me to get to around 70 in Black Ops 4, more so than it did in, Black Ops 3 for sure. Even just with classic gumballs, like I almost exclusively play Black Ops 3 with custom gumballs, or sometimes just a few regular megas. Like I never ever use ultra mega gumballs in Black Ops 3 because it's just boring to me. It breaks the progression so much. It takes a while to challenge, That's one of the reasons I really got hooked on Black Ops 4 high rounds, and I haven't really gone back to Black Ops 3 since I got into Black Ops 4 a few months ago, is because I really like the increased difficulty. Once you get above round 50, like, the difficulty curve just keeps going, you know, it kind of plateaus at a certain point in Black Ops 3 where the rounds just get longer. But, you know, health-wise, zombies are about as strong as they're ever going to be, you know, only dying to infinite damage weapons above round 70. And the spawn rate is also pretty much maxed out at that point, too. So you pretty much having zombies coming in and hitting you as fast as they're going to be coming in and hitting you at that point. You know, so it's all about just surviving for longer each round. Whereas in Black Ops 4, you get more and more super sprinters all the time above round 50. I enjoy the challenge. It always keeps me on my toes, digitally speaking. Yep, see, I'm trying to turn around and shoot him for a second, they're already catching up and hitting me. And I have stamina, that's the thing, I don't ever really want to do a Black Ops 4 high round attempt without stamina, man. Because it's already hard enough to stay ahead of these freaking super sprinting zombies. I don't want to also have the lack of, you know, lightweight ability you get from stamina up and the lack of extra sprinting ability. Oh good, that's round, okay. 69, let's go. I hope I have my anywhere but here back. I'm not going to test it. Imagine I test it. Oh, I did have it back, oh well. Alright, well, fortunately, I have as many points as I'll need for the rest of this game for sure. Plenty of ammo for now. I got 2 Homunculus, so you know the rule there.
The fireman cometh again.
I want to corner right here. There we go. Scoot through there. Damn, that was a good shot by the Stoker boy. Nice. Whoa, 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 whoa! The Homunculus disappeared pretty quick right there. Holy shit. It was like a jump scare. Oh! Every now and then I get jump scared in Call of Duty Zombies, and that was definitely one of those times. It genuinely felt like a jump scare. I was like, oh, I'm awake. Okay, it's throwing me awake.
Been this popular since I lived in the Limehouse district.
Oh, these fucking big bitches, man. My least favorite of all the elemental zombies. Most annoying to deal with for sure, in my opinion. They're the only ones I wish weren't in the game. I feel like the rest of the elemental zombies are pretty well balanced, but the blue ones are just annoying, man.
At least you had an interesting death. Persistent bugger.
See, another thing that's so annoying about fighting the blue ones is they just run away. They just run away from you, and they don't even run towards you, so it's harder to kill them than the rest of the elementals. The fire guys are the easiest to kill, you just gotta get close to them. The freaking water ice ones actively run away from you. Oh, nice, nice. Let me circle around and get that. A lot of fire guys this round. That could be a good thing. Oh, I have it. I have it. I have it. I was like, why am I not grabbing the freaking specialist weapon thing? I realized by the time I was one hit that I had already picked it up. Oh, of course there's a Stoker right in front of me. What a time for a Stoker to be in front of me when the shield is breaking. Speaking of the shield, run away from my life, run away from my life. Done with this bullshit. I'm just gonna use the wonder weapon until I get to round 70, and if I have to use ammo elixirs to do it, I'm gonna do it. I both love and hate not knowing if I have the anywhere but here. It's like a mystery, you know what I mean? It's like Do I have insurance? I don't know. Because it's a video game, it's fun. Not knowing if you have insurance in real life sounds like a nightmare. But, I mean, for video game purposes, it's kind of a fun, like, oh shit, I really hope I have that in my back pocket if I get cornered. I won't know until I get cornered and press the button and either live. This one weapon does come with a lot of ammo. It's one of my favorite things about it. You do eat it through ammo pretty fast, though, by just using it, you know. Oh, of course it's stealthy. I'm gonna be a stealthy. There we go. We almost got an Ether Monkey this recharged. I guess I might as well use one before I use my alchemical gumball, just in case I get another max ammo. I don't expect to get another max ammo, I just had one pretty recently in the drop cycle. You never know though, I haven't been tracking them or anything. One thing I hate about the green guys is that they make it look like you gotta power up because you see the green smoke for a second and then it's like, no, it was just a elemental zombie guy. The time has come for alchemical. Alchemical will get me what I need, which is specialist weapon and another homunculus. I do feel unsafe without my homunculus in my back pocket. I do have a homunculus now, okay. I'm glad once I activate the elixir, I can at least see how long it has left. You know, like when I pick up an insta-kill, for example, I don't know how long I have left on the insta-kill when all my elements or my assets or whatever disappear. I can at least see how much time I have left on the alchemical over here. And 1 second left. There we go, max ammo. Perfect. Oh, what's this? That's nothing, okay. I was hoping for an insta-kill, but...
When in Rome, I suppose.
About to get 300,000. Hey, let's go, 300k. I was at like 500,000 points a while ago, but I downed at one point, and when you when you down in Black Ops 4, the game basically halves your points, my understanding, essentially. I don't know if it's exactly half, but you lose about half of whatever your points are, so I went from like 500,000 to 250,000 in a second. I can't be afraid to use one-to-weapon ammo if I want to survive to round 70. Can't be afraid to use all my one-to-weapon ammo, including this. Run! That was a close one. Oh shit, my shield broke. No wonder I was so close to dying. The shield time. There we go. There we go. I don't think using the specialist weapon can spawn drops, as far as I know. I don't think I've ever gotten a drop by using a specialist weapon. It's like the equivalent of using a trap, basically. Works to kill zombies, alright, and it does take them out of the round, but you're not going to get any insta kills and max ammos out of that. Even using the wonder weapon at this round, I don't really feel safe, and it doesn't insta-kill the zombies most of the time. You know, the direct impact unless you headshot them. Point blank them. There's so many zombies super sprinting at any given time. have all my ice blasts, whatever the hell it's called, charged up at least right now. What the hell is that ice blast card called? Winter's Wail. The only reason I ever remember what Winter's Wail is called is because it has the same syllables, or the same, it's the same acronym as Widow's Wine of like the WW. Shit. Always want the wonder weapon out. Gotta take my own advice better. Up the stairs. No, it's not. Don't talk like that, Shaw. God damn, I'm sick of these stokers, man. You know, Brutus can get annoying in Blood of the Dead. At least he can't freaking snipe me from across the map. Even though multiple Brutuses can spawn at the same time, which lore-wise makes a lot less sense than multiple Stokers. Which multiple Stokers cannot spawn at once, even though that makes more sense than multiple Brutuses. Brutus is one guy. Titanic and multiple Stokers. Not saying I want multiple Stokers to spawn at once, Trey. Please don't misinterpret me here. I'm arguing against the multi-Brutuses. I'm about to get another homunculus, so I'm going to give myself a reprieve for a second here from this chaos. What's up, Nicholas? I do read chats. Fortunately, it shows up on my screen here so I can see messages without having to actually look at my chat. You know, I can just play in the game. But for long messages, I pull my phone out and I can like pause the game for a second and read the longer messages. Smoke za. I smoke weed. I don't know if that's za. Otherwise, I don't really smoke much other than that. Sometimes I hit like my friend's nicotine vapes at work. I ate too much, bro. Like, unfortunately, I ate too much because I smoked too much, and then now I feel like after Thanksgiving, when you eat too much and your stomach's all bloated. So I'm playing zombies. I just rolled one trying to spark up when you're free. Yeah, well, we'll see, man. At the end, I don't know, because the thing is, I want to keep my wits about me, man. Around 69, the zombies are like as fast as me at this point. So I'm trying to stay focused here, you know, I don't want to get too high and like I was watching YouTube before this, but you know, I made sure to wait a few minutes between smoking and getting back to zombies. And then when I jump right in and, you know, be like wasted and distracted and get cornered here. Because I should have an anywhere but here gumball or elixir to use by now. But I don't want to test it and find out. And I am all out of downs and dying wishes right now. And I'm really hoping to get around 70 here, because I haven't hit round 70 yet in Black Ops 4. So we're pretty close here. I don't know how much is left to this round, because the rounds are taking like upwards of 15 minutes at this point. Maybe even closer to 20 minutes. Alright. I think there's a drop down there. I'm gonna go circle back and see what it is. I'm hoping it's an insta-kill. The thing is, I can't see what they are until I pick them up. I'm gonna hope for the best and think the temporal gift. Oh, it's a nuke. Okay, well, nuke still works. Still takes out a whole horde without any ammo. Gives me a second to drop this guy with the shield. Fortunately, shields are great for taking out stokers. Pick up a new shield before they all respawn. You get like a couple of seconds before they all come back when the nuke goes off. I'm glad I had a little bit of experience playing against fast zombies, playing Black Ops 3 custom zombies at my friend's house. That way I at least had some experience dealing with super sprinting zombies, even if it was just in custom maps. So it wasn't an entirely new concept when I got to Black Ops 4 high rounds. I just have to get used to training them for extended periods of time and you know, without another player in the lobby. I think the specialist weapon soon. I don't like whenever I get forced up here. It feels like a little death. Okay, made it out. This feels like a little death zone up there in these super high rounds. Well, super high rounds for me. I know people get into hundreds of rounds in Black Ops 4. But, like I said, like the highest round so far before this was 67. So we're going to get a potential... Ooh! First round 70 here.
I don't want to jinx it. I think I'm getting quite good at the whole fighting for something.
Alright, we got the specialist weapon.
Ooh, I've not felt
Uh-oh, don't get cornered now. The thing is, you gotta be careful how you use the specialist weapon, because if you kill the zombie that you stun like that, the entire tornado disappears, and suddenly all the zombies are on your ass before you realize it. And we're gonna get another homunculus soon. It's always a comforting feeling. And a few drops closer to the max ammo in the drop cycle. Also a good feeling. Man, just hear him beating on my shield even when I'm running away. That was how I downed in my highest round before this on the map 9. I was around 67, and I accidentally was running with my shield out, and a bunch of zombies just started hitting me from behind at once. Well, I was running with stamina up, and I was sprinting, but... Do you tell stories? Not usually, you know, because I want to stay focused on the high rounds here, you know, and I feel like if I start telling stories, I get distracted thinking of the details of the story and how I want to tell it, and then I end up going down, you know. I would if I was on earlier rounds, but like I said, I'm trying to focus on getting a new personal best here. So I don't want to have any story times at the moment. And I got another homunculus here. Look at him slapping them all up. That's almost the end of the round, I hope. Looks like it. I don't see a lot of them responding. Alright, I think we might have done it. Oh, okay, that's a good feeling. That's a huge relieving feeling. Push 100 or something? I'll try. We'll see. I'll see how close I get. I'm already out of downs. I already have taken 2 downs there. And we'll see how it goes. You know, I'm already out of downs, and I don't know if my dying wish is recharged or not, because all my perks are invisible, unfortunately, from having paused the game for a few days. So, I don't even know if I have a dying wish available or not, but... No, I'm busy, baby. I'm doing the video game. But basically, I'll get as close as I can to around 100, but, you know, I'm just glad to have made it to around 70, because it's my first time ever making it to 70 in Black Ops 4. So I don't know if the zombies get even faster at this point, or if they're just all super sprinters now. I'm not really sure what to expect in the 70s, you know? It's like a journey. Every new high round is a journey. Man, look at them. They're just pouring over those stairs. Oh, and that's a Blightfather. That's a round 70 Blightfather. That's not nice. That's not nice at all. But yeah, I have gotten around 100 a few times in Black Ops 3 zombies, but this is the closest I've ever gotten so far in Black Ops 4. Black Ops 4 is these super sprinters that you don't have to deal with in Black Ops 3. Unfortunately, like I said, the rounds are taking a while at this point with the strategy. It's a fairly safe strategy, but it's not super quick. You know, each round is taking like 15 plus minutes at this point. Soon it'll be like 20 minutes a round. So it's not a fast strategy either, so going around 100 would take a really long time. I hope this Blightfather gives me max ammo. That's not too much to ask, right? I'm just gonna try to keep staying away from the Blightfather and taking pot shots at him. I like to try to damage the Blightfather in the same shots as the the zombies, so I multitask shots. Whoop.
I'm not afraid, even when death is staring down at me like a big eyeball.
Oh shit, that was close. He almost caught me lacking on the stairs. That was a close one. I'm gonna use another ammo elixir soon, I'm thinking. Sounds like a good idea. Oh, unless that's a max ammo, you never know. Let's find out, right? Hopefully something useful if it's not a max ammo. Oh no. No, I want to get that. I want to get that thing. I want to get the thing. What is it? It's a max ammo. Throw a thing. Throw a homunculus right now. Okay, where's the big boy? There he is. You will not kill my homunculus today! Neither will you! Damn, we dropped both of them. We dropped a Blightfather and a freaking Stoker. With one full pistol with the shield. That is crazy good. Shield is so good against bosses. I love it. I'm tempted to just use the other homunculus right away. I'm about to get a specialist weapon though, so I'll use that instead. I'm glad I got a max ammo. I won't have to use another max ammo elixir for a while. I'm not even trying to pick up the lava for wonder weapon ammo at this point. I'm just ready for my life. Stay one step ahead of the zombies. It's the best you could do. One step ahead. At least you could slow them down a little bit by shooting. You gotta keep hitting all the different zombies. It's an interesting mechanic, I like it. With the super sprinters. Tired, says Nicholas. I am a little bit tired. How are you doing, Nicholas? You're tired too? I mean, it's a good time to be tired. It is like a crazy time in the morning right now. I am gonna be, getting some sleep soon. I do have to work tomorrow, but at least it's late tomorrow afternoon. Get me out of here. Get me out. Holy shit. Alright, there we go. Very tired. That's alright, Nicholas. You can go to sleep soon if you want, my guy. Thanks for tuning in to the stream. I really appreciate it. It's 2 a.m. It's even later than 2 a.m. for me. What time? Let me see what time it is for me. Is it like 4? Yeah, where I am, it's 4 a.m. But, yeah, I work at night, so I'm up at weird hours when I work at night. You know, I like to stay up after work and do things, and after work for me is like 4 a.m. I love this specialist weapon, man. This is like one of the falling asleep to stream. Oh, okay, that's nice. It's a nice stream to go to sleep to, I hope. Good stories. Stories of success in Black Ops 4. But yeah, this is my favorite specialist weapon. Maybe in all of Black Ops 4. I really love the Viper and Dragon. So much fun. Either that or Takio's Katana. I like a lot of the Chaos Specialist weapons, though. The Aether Specialist weapons, I feel like, are leaving a little bit to be desired, except for Takio's Katana. But the Chaos Specialist weapons are pretty dope. Can't complain much about the Chaos Specialist weapons. We're doing pretty well here. I say the shield is just getting obliterated. That's alright, we got plenty of ammo on the wonder weapon. I think my dying wish should be recharged by now, or at least most of the way. I definitely haven't anywhere but here at this point. If I get surrounded, I just gotta remember to hit that in time. There is this politician, said Nicholas. It always, named Gary, it always starts with a politician. Did Gary run for office and fuck everything up? He shot his own dick off. Now I'm starting to wonder if this is a true story, because, like, real life is crazy. First I thought this was like a fictional story, now I'm wondering if this is like there's a true life counting. Like crazy shit happens in real life like that more often than you would think. Like there was a sheriff that killed a judge in a courtroom, like, not long ago. Like a month or two ago. Like crazy shit like that happens way more than you would think. Life is crazy. Hence why we play zombies. Zombies is predictable. It all makes sense. Consistent, you know? Zombies has to make sense, whereas life doesn't. Yeah, that's one of the things I've heard about why reality is stranger than fiction, as people say, is because fiction has to make sense, and reality is under no such obligation. Gary Hart, oh my god, Gary. Oh, I'm gonna look you up, Gary, you dumbass. I'm sure he was advocating for gun rights and all that stuff, you know, it's like, okay, well, you should learn not to shoot your own dick off first, Gary, because no one's gonna take you seriously when they learn you did that. No one's gonna vote for you after that. But did they? Did he get elected? That's a good question. Wait, he intentionally shot his dick off? Okay, now I'm even more confused. Now I'm even more like, oh no. Interesting. I mean, to each is their own, I suppose, as long as he's not shooting my dick off, right? But I would advise against this as a course of action. I guess he needed it gone immediately, Nicholas. Like, he couldn't even wait to book a transgender surgery and get it removed properly. He couldn't even do it at home with, like, an X-Acto knife or nothing. He's like, it's gotta go right now. I've had this thing fucking hanging off of me for decades, and I'm sick and tired of it. It's gotta go. I'm Nick, by the way. I don't know why that's my name. Oh, hi, Nick. Oh, okay, Nicolaus. How's it going, Nick? But yeah, the dude in the dick. I mean, what are you gonna do at that point? I guess, you know, you're either gonna vote for him or you're not. That's what you're gonna do. But yeah, people are gonna do what they're gonna do in this world. That's one thing I have found out for sure. Can't stop people from being them crazy ass selves. Elliot Smith, he stabbed himself right through the heart. That's the bold course of action. His music is sad. Yeah, I would imagine, since it, you know, all culminated in the heart stabbing and so forth. That tracks. That definitely all makes sense, unfortunately. Yeah, I heard Liam Payne just died, like the singer from One Direction, or one of the stars from the band One Direction just died. He was like 31 years old. He apparently fell out of like off of a balcony in a third floor apartment window. But hey, you know, I like turtles. Turtles are pretty dope. So I guess that I got that going for me. Yeah, well, I mean, turtles are pretty cool, man. There's a lot of cool animals out there. A lot of underrated animals, for sure. Oh, thank God, couldn't have happened soon enough. Yeah. Reality's crazy. What are you gonna do? I wonder how much I have left around 70 here. I got a specialist weapon, that's nice. Yeah, fortunately round 70 doesn't seem much harder than the 60s. Kidding, but I mean no big loss. Yeah. Ah! That was close. Unless you worship One Direction. Well, that's the thing, you know, it is, I mean, I don't know him personally, I don't know if he was a good guy or not, you know, just because somebody's a music star doesn't mean they're a bad person, but You know, I also don't think it's good to idolize and worship music stars as if they're like gods in general, you know, regardless of what kind of music they make. If it was like a self-deletion, as the kids say these days, or if it was an accident because he was on a lot of drugs and drinking and he fell, or possibly even if it was a murder made to look like a self-deletion. So, you know, it's all kind of up in the air right now, but that was like a recent one that just happened that was pretty big, unexpected tragic news because he was so young and he was just a few years older than I am, and I'm like, damn, that's rough. That's crazy. We got something over there. I'm gonna go circle around and see what it is. Can't tell what it is, which could be a good sign. There's a lot of good invisible drops. Insta-kill? Yeah, it's an insta-kill. The thing is, I can't get cocky during an insta-kill. That's a good way to die. So yeah, they're still looking into it. They're still trying to find out what happened. They just know he was alive and he fell and he was not. In that order. Yeah, I can't get cocky during insta-kill here, not only because of the Stoker, but they're just so damn fast, and I also can't see when the insta-kill's gonna run out. It can run out at any time. Yeah, it just ran out right there. Runs out at the wrong time, we could get cornered. But fortunately, I have another homunculus at my disposal right now, since I'm about to earn another one. And out of ammo in this, yeah? Yeah, I'm entirely right. Well, and just shoot the Stoker with a regular gun then. Go get a new shield before the homunculus is gone. Nice. Uh-oh. I saw them all rerouting to me right there. I wasn't sure exactly when the homunculus disappeared, but I saw them all change direction at once, and I was like, yep, it's gone. Yeah, there's so many crazy stories about celebrities and politicians and stuff, you know, every single year. Especially if you look throughout history. Yeah, Gary really went for it, I'll say that. You know, he's definitely a guy who takes matters into his own hands. He's gonna do it by himself. I'm gonna jump over this guy. There we go, finally got a brain rot zombie that is now fine. Damn, bro. Now I'm gonna have to pull up my phone to see these larger messages, but dude, the Stoker is too good at those long shots. It's almost impossible to dodge a lot of them. But sometimes the zombies feel like they spawn in front of me, even though I thought I had them all behind me, which is always a scary feeling. I think I have most of them behind me right now. Dude, they're so fast. They're so fast, it's so hard to stay in front of them at all. They're just right on my ass. But here, let me just pull up my phone real quick. I think we should all just be more like Gary. I feel like in certain ways we should be less like Gary, if you know what I mean. I happen to like my genitalia existing and would prefer it to continue. I think that's the diplomatic way of wording that. Not offending any specific groups. Yeah, Gary is a character and a half for sure. Reminds me a little bit of that guy from Tiger King, that Netflix documentary that came out years ago. About the guy who owned and sold all those tigers and also sold a bunch of meth and had multiple husbands and was involved in all these crimes. Crazy ass documentary. It was like that guy, you know, he reminds me of that guy where it's like, yeah, he does things alright, he sure gets shit done, regardless of whether or not shit that should be done. Yeah, be more like Gary, maybe a little less like Gary. You know, in certain ways, right? It's like you gotta take some and leave some. You can be inspired by his confidence and his resolve, or perhaps not his actions.
I hadn't heard that much.
Well, it seems like the end of the round, I hope. Otherwise, I'm about to be ambushed by a whole horde somewhere. No, it seems like the end of the round. That's good. Okay, 71. 71 is a notoriously difficult round to get through in zombies in general for some reason. It's like a wall round. We'll see how it goes. The thing that's hard about Voyage of Despair, it kind of sucks about doing high rounds on this map. Like I said last stream, there just is are no special rounds, or no dog rounds, or no anything like that. Every single round you have to play all the way through, fighting an entire horde of zombies, you know? You don't get any quick rounds where you get an automatic max ammo and you get the round done in like a minute or two. Like every single round just takes longer and longer and longer. Depending on how long this goes, do you think the smoke break might ever occur? Eventually, like eventually here, if I get closer to round 75, I'm gonna take a break for the night before I get too tired and die. If I do survive that long, you know, in like 15, 30 minutes maybe, and then I'm gonna get my dog some exercise. So we'll smoke before I take my dog for a nice long W/RUN. He's right here, so I'm speaking in code because I don't want to get all excited since it's not happening right away. But, you know, he's been a good boy just laying around, letting me play zombies this whole time. I mean, you can smoke whatever you want, my guy. Like, go for it. You don't have to wait for me. Like you said, you're already ready to fall asleep, so... And, you know, don't be waiting on my behalf. I'm trying to slow down a little bit because I've been smoking too much for the last, you know, however many years. What kind of dog? He's part Chihuahua, part Australian sheep herder, actually. He's a really interesting combination. We're not sure what else is in there. He's a mix of another breed, too. But we know he's part Australian sheep herder and part Chihuahua, and he's really, really smart, and he's really high energy, and has a lot of personality. He's a great dog. But yeah, I definitely have to get him a lot of exercise because he's a mix of multiple high energy breeds. But he's a really good boy. Oh. I love the Carpenter's Repair Your Shield in this game. One of the best quality of life features added to Black Ops 4 for sure. And we got another Homunculus. Go, go, Homunculus! Homunculus is also one of the best quality of life features added to Black Ops 4. Best version of the Monkey Bomb, in my opinion. Homunculus may even beat the Little Arnie's upgraded and the Black Hole Bridge devices. I don't know, I'd say those three are definitely the best versions of the Monkey Bomb they've ever had, but it's hard to rank those three because they're all really, really good. I'm thinking I should use another ammo elixir not too long. So I could just keep using this wonder weapon, you know. Since I am at my personal best. They talk about Australian cattle dogs, like a blue heeler dog. Oh yeah, basically like a sheep herder, yeah, like an Australian sheep herder dog. Like, you know, he does have a herding instinct in him for sure. But yeah, he's like, you know, so that's why he's got so much energy. He was bred to be chasing sheep around in a field all day. And instead he ends up having to lay around a lot because I have a job and I want to play zombies and stuff, but I try to get him on long W/RUNs where I run him around the neighborhood a lot and we're out there for like over an hour, you know. He has a great time, and then he gets a lot of play time at home too with me and my parents. Like we try to play with him a lot. And unfortunately, they take him for W's too, so he's not just me. You know, he gets exercise from other people also, which is really nice. I appreciate the assistance and taking care of him. He's definitely a high maintenance dog, even though he's a really good boy. He's so smart. It's barely even like having a dog. It's more like having a pet monkey. I don't know how to explain it. It's crazy. Like I've known a lot of dogs in my life, and I've never known a dog like this at all. Like he's really different. He's way too smart to be a dog. Like, he's got to be something else mixed in there, genetically speaking. Like, he understands so much English, and he understands so much of what's going on at any given time. He's so intuitive, and he understands. He can communicate with people. And he can, like, he understands pointing, and he understands, like, he can talk to you, and he understands when you're talking back to him. He says, sounds cool and unusual. I'ma call APAC. Unless you smoke a bowl. Nah, I'm not trying to die out here, bro. I'm around 71. I don't want to smoke a bowl and get too tired out here. Besides, like I said, I want to save that shit for when I'm gonna take him for you know what. Then I'm nice and high for running around, and I can't feel like sometimes it literally lets me run for longer because I'm just high and jogging around out there. Like, yeah, it's nice. The thing is, though, the more you smoke, the more you have like an increased tolerance, you know. So then it's like the more you have to smoke to get high at all. So I also don't want to have too much where my tolerance goes through the roof, and then it's like hard to even get buzzed at that point. At that point, you're just spending a lot of money, and you're not even really getting as very, very high from it anymore. And I'm glad I live in a legal state, you know, in the United States, because there are still a lot of states in the United States where it's illegal, and there you're risking it being, you know, laced with stuff, or you're paying exorbitant rates, or whatever, you know, or you can't find any at all. Plus, you know, there's the criminal potential of it. Like, there's just a lot of shit you have to deal with if you're in a non-legal state. We almost got another homunculus saved up here. We're almost out of ammo on the wonder weapon, too. Is he at almost max ammo time? I'm feeling like it's almost max ammo time. Let's see if I could drop this guy first here. Did we get him? I think we got him. It looked like we... Yeah, I don't see him anywhere. Yep, I just heard another one respawn. They're just constantly spawning. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a homunculus here. We're about to get another one. Use the rest of this ammo on the stoker here. Nice. Oh well. The homunculus did not give me a max ammo. Alas. The struggle struggles on. I'm gonna try... You know, oh, nice, nice. We actually have a specialist weapon and we have a refill of the specialist weapon right there. That's a great combo. So we'll get a lot of kills here. And then I'm considering actually trying... Oh! And don't die. To throw another homunculus here. Even though I just have one barely earned right now. Because if I'm going to use a max ammo elixir or gobblegum anyway, I might as well use my last homunculus as if I was going to pick up a max ammo. Especially because the homunculus has a small chance of getting me a max ammo regardless. My logic checks out. Homunculus time. Maybe I just enjoy watching the little guy kick ass. Hard to say. Who's to say? I don't think we got any drops up there. Nah, I didn't hear anything spawn. I don't see anything up there. Oh well. It's about to be max ammo time. I don't want to be running around up here with an unfull wonder weapon, an unfull specialist weapon, and no homunculus. That's a recipe for disaster. There we go. Get 'em! Let these little bastards play the whole round for me. What are my favorite movies? That's an interesting question. Ones that come to mind off the top of my head are like The Dark Knight, even though it's a very generic choice. Mad Max Fury Road is great. Fight Club is great. One that's totally different but equally great is The Iron Giant, the cartoon movie from 1999. There's lots of great movies, you know. I'm trying to even think of... I like a lot of Christopher Nolan movies. I feel like Christopher Nolan generally does a great job with movies. I really like, in terms of Marvel movies, I really like, Subdued. All I ever really played was Black Ops 3 Horizon, Inception, and Tenet. Believe it or not, I actually haven't seen Tenet still, but Inception is great. Inception is such a good movie. I've seen that a ton of times. That's a really dope one. That's definitely an all-time classic. But yeah, Christopher Nolan movies are great. What about Interstellar? Interstellar is fucking great also. And Memento. If you haven't seen Memento, you gotta watch it. It's a movie that happens backwards. Like, this dude has no memory. He can't form new memories. So you're watching, I think Tenet is Nolan's best. Wow, that's a huge statement right there. It's really hard to top The Dark Knight, Inception, Interstellar. We'll see. The Prestige even. The Prestige is such a good movie. But, basically, what's it called? With Memento, the whole movie's happening backwards because you're following a character who has a brain injury who is unable to form new memories. So he has no idea where he is or what's going on at any point in the movie, and neither do you. Because the whole movie's happening backwards, so every scene starts and you don't know where he is or why. And you don't know how he's going to end up where you just saw him, so you're just like following the scene with this guy, like, what the fuck is going on? And then you realize, there's all these reveals throughout the movie. There's all these, Christopher Nolan twists and stuff. It was great. It's called Memento. It came out in like 2000. It was one of his first ever movies. You know it's an old movie because the dude uses a Polaroid. One of the main plot points of the movie is a Polaroid camera that prints pictures. What's this? Fire sale, okay. That's one of the main plot points in the movie. The guy, like, tattoos shit on his body to remember stuff because he has no memory. And he has all these Polaroids, like all these pictures. And he gets in his Polaroid camera of people with, names written on them so he knows who people are when he runs into them. Because he can hold memories for like 30 seconds or less and then they disappear. So he like, looks at these pictures, whenever he sees people and see if he knows them. Good ass movie. Anyway, Christopher Nolan has a banging track record. His filmography is great. In terms of Quentin Tarantino, I really love Django Unchained. I feel like that's definitely his best movie. Really dope movie. Also a fan of Inglourious Bastards and Reservoir Dogs. Pulp Fiction's alright. It's a little overrated. But yeah, then like in terms of like Marvel movies, I really love both Infinity War and Captain America: Civil War. I feel like both of those are like almost perfect movies, and they have a lot of other really good movies in their filmography too. There, especially Spider-Man: No Way Home is another really really good movie. Ooh, if you guys haven't seen the movie Soul from Pixar, that's a great movie. Actually, there's a lot of Pixar movies that are great. Monsters, Inc. is a great Pixar movie. Toy Story movies. Finding Nemo, of course. Up. Wall-E. So many great Pixar movies. But Soul is definitely Coco. But Soul's literally one of their all-time best. The Hurt Locker is the fucking best. I'll have to look it up. I remember it won some awards when it came out. I remember I was in like junior high or high school when they came out, and I remember it was like winning some awards at the Oscars. Soy Sora says, I like Hereditary. I remember hearing about that one. That was like a horror movie, right? I remember that was a big deal when it came out a couple of years ago. Everyone was talking about that because it was like a really original horror movie from what I heard about it. I haven't seen it myself, but I remember hearing good things. Definitely sounded like a creepy/disturbing movie that was well made in an unsettling way. Bad time if you like having a bad time. Listen, there's some movies that are just accurately described that way, There's some movies where just bad things happen to characters you like for a majority of the movie, and those movies don't even always necessarily have a happy ending. But sometimes they're still great movies regardless. Horror on King Pyman, fun play on occult practices. Oh, yeah, I remember hearing something about the movie having to do something with the occult. I know there's been a lot of creative horror movies coming out the last like 5 to 10 years. You know, there's been a lot of shitty ones too, from what I've heard, but the genre's been getting pretty creative. Watch Tenet though, for real, it's his best shit. Alright, I will, I'll watch it. I find Tenet, I find it hard to believe, because my top 3 Christopher Nolan movies I would say would be like The Dark Knight, Inception, and Interstellar, and I find it hard to believe it would be one of those 3. Even Memento and Prestige are so good. That's like such an incredible top 5 that it's hard to dethrone any of those. You can't miss a second. That's what I love about some Christopher Nolan movies, is they're so tightly knit. You know, they're long movies, like 2.5 to 3 hours, but they're just so packed. You know, full of content and information and everything. You know, it's so well made. I always think The Dark Knight is a movie that's like perfectly edited. You have to smoke a fat bowl and just lock in. There's a fair amount of movies that fit that description. But yeah, I feel like The Dark Knight is a great example of that, where the whole movie, like from frame 1, yeah, I've heard that it's kind of like it makes Inception feel like a baby. But yeah, I've heard that that's kind of like Inception-esque, that it's sort of like a spiritual successor to Inception in a way. But I feel like the Dark Knight is like that in terms of editing, where the whole movie is so tightly knit. You can't, like I said, you can't miss anything. Like, there's constantly, like, information being delivered, crazy moments happening, iconic lines being delivered by characters, crazy action sequences, like, every single second. It's just jumping between all this crazy shit. And it's like, you really can't afford to miss any of it. Like, the movie's like 2.5 hours long, and it's like, they really need every single frame of that movie. You know, and since it's also a Christopher Nolan movie, I do believe, you know, Tenet will be made the same way. And that's one thing I love about his movies. You know, you should rewatch them like multiple times. You get see new things every single time, because they're so tightly constructed. You know, that's what's so much fun about his movies, is they're really fun the first time through. Yeah, but that's Batman. This, I mean, it'll blow your shit. I mean, it's Batman, but still, it's one of the best made movies of all time. Like I said, I think it's in my top 5 movies of all time. Even above all other Christopher Nolan's movies, because it's just so well made. Like, it's not just a Batman movie, like, from the first frame all the way through. Like, the score, the soundtrack, like, I agree, it is, it's a crazy well made movie. But I've heard good things about Tenet, too, so. The Dark Knight, hands down, yeah, it is. Just even the sound design of that movie is so incredible, and the acting and everything. You know, the other 2 movies are really good also, like, but I'm telling you, Nolan went off. He tends to do that, yeah. I've heard the same for Oppenheimer. I haven't seen Oppenheimer yet because it's 3 hours long, but, you know, I guess that didn't stop me from seeing Avengers Endgame or Avatar, so I might as well watch Oppenheimer too. I saw The Irishman on Netflix, but I saw that in 2 parts because that was 3.5 hours. That was a long-ass movie. Oh yeah, by the way, round 72. Didn't even comment on that. We made it to 72, boys. We cruising along. Upper mids, Oppenheimer was upper mid. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, it was a documentary movie. It wasn't like a biography movie. You know, it wasn't one of Nolan's like mind-bending original ideas or an adaptation of a comic book or anything. It was just like a dude's life who made a weapon that may kill us all one day. But still, it's like, you know, a documentary about a guy and everything, so it's a lot of just talking scenes and math scenes. Can we do the math? It's like Bob the Builder, you know, can we build it? Boy, I hope not. Japan will be incinerated. I mean, what? It is crazy how many nukes there are on Earth now. There's just thousands of them in the hands of all these different countries. Some of those countries are like North Korea. You know, ones you just do not want to have access to. Nuclear bombs. I think I heard a drop down there. I want to investigate that. What do we got? Oh, nice. Full power. Give me that full power. Beautiful. I'm going to try not to use Gorbachev failed. Yeah, well, he sure did. He sure did. Reagan succeeded, regardless of what you thought how he did as domestic president, you know. The Soviet Union collapsed under his administration on a global scale.
This really feels like Cambodia.
Yeah, I know enough about history to know Gorbachev didn't exactly succeed. Let me grab a shield here. Nice, nice. Alright, and I'm hoping that we're not going to have to use any more ammo elixirs, because we're already used a few max ammos, and alchemical antithesis is just to get here where we are around 72. So I'm hoping not to use any more of those at any point. But if I run out of ammo, you know, I kind of have to decide if it's worth using another one, or if I just want to kind of forfeit the game at that point. Gorbachev inherited a broken machine, I feel. It was doomed from the start, but he wanted to destroy the nuclear arsenal if other countries agreed. Yeah, that's the thing, you know. Usually when countries give up their nukes, unfortunately, it doesn't go well for them. But actually, Margaret Thatcher said no nukes are good, so... Well, that's the thing, nukes are bad. Like, anybody having nukes is a bad thing, but... Unfortunately, you know, it doesn't usually go well for countries giving them up. I mean, just ask, like, Ukraine, for example, who gave up their nuclear arsenal decades ago and now they're being invaded. Or, you know, North Korea, who didn't give up their nuclear arsenal, because I saw what happened when Gaddafi handed over his weapons and he got toppled. So North Korea hasn't handed over their nukes, and as a result, they're still like an independent state. So unfortunately, you know, in the long term, it doesn't go well for countries to hand over the nuclear weapons. South Africa, actually, recently, I just found this out. South Africa had nukes, but they actually voluntarily gave them up as recently as 2019. So only 5 years ago, South Africa had nuclear weapons, and they voluntarily gave them up in an effort to like denuclearize the world, basically. And I'm like, you know, that's nice. I hope more of us can work towards that. The problem is that, like, the last few countries, the United States and Russia and China, India and Pakistan, won't ever be able to give their nukes up because they all want to have them pointed at each other. For, you know, they're scared to give them up just because then, you know, the enemies will be the only ones with nukes at that point, essentially. That's just the way world leaders think, unfortunately. I guess that's why they're the world leaders. But yeah, it's not like Gorbachev exactly had a very functional economy or society to work with in Russia. It's like, oh, Stalin killed how many people? Oh, that's too many. Yeah, what's going on in Ukraine right now with Russia and Ukraine is crazy. Putin's just trying to take the whole country, and they're holding them off. Like, even Ukraine gained a bunch of land inside Russia, which is crazy. Like, Ukraine pulled a successful counteroffensive deep inside Russia, and then now taking like hundreds of square miles, or even over 1,000 square kilometers, whatever, of land inside Russia that they're now controlling, that the Russian military can't get back, which is nuts. Like, not only has it not been successful for them to get control of Ukraine, but they've actually lost control of a small piece of Russia. So I love that. That's awesome. I mean, war is not awesome, but it's like, fuck you for trying to steal their country. Well, we're slowly working through the zombies here with the brain rot activations. It's not an incredibly fast strategy, but it is ammo efficient and fairly safe. Man, where am I being hit from? They're working through all my winters whales at once. That's alright, we're doing alright. We got them all behind us over here where we need them to be. I might make this my last round, or maybe next round. We'll see. I'm getting a little tired at this point. I don't want to play past the point of being tired. That's why I have a stupid down. I really thought I was going to end this game tonight, but I'm still alive, so I want to keep it going, you know what I mean? I don't know the next time we're going to play this map up above round 70, since it takes a long time to get here on this map. It's a slow map. It's a slow map for high rounds, so I don't know next time we're going to do a high round attempt on this map. So I do want to see how high I can push it this time. We're going to get another Homunculus in a second here, so it is time to deploy Homunculus. Slap him up. Very entertaining special weapon. Ooh, that's nice. I'll take that.
They're letting me carry something sharp and something explosive. Oh well, I can't be held responsible for the consequences. Trying to get rid of you is like trying to get rid of a man's smell. It takes time and bleed.
Good, we got him just in time. Just in time when a specialist weapon field disappeared there. That was a close one. Yeah, this might be the last round, man. This, depending how much longer it takes, these rounds are taking forever at this point. The last round of the night, I mean, I'm not going to give up and die, but I will pause for the night. Because, eventually it gets tiring and repetitive to keep track of the same shit over and over again. I gotta refill the shield, I gotta refill wall weapon ammo. Gotta deploy Homunculus, you know. You know, forgetting to do one of those things, and it could cost me the game. And sometimes I just don't want to make a brain rot zombie. Sometimes you're just firing and firing. I don't want to give it to you. So I've, Black Ops 6 Zombies looks like it could be pretty cool. I like the augment system. I was hearing more about that, and I think that's a really good addition to the game. The one thing I really hope to add is like an increased difficulty mode. It just looks like the base game looks too easy with armor and Juggernaut and increased base health and everything else. So the base classic mode in Zombies and BO6 looks too easy. So I hope they include like an increased difficulty mode of some kind, or at least ways for me to change the game to alter difficulty myself, like how they have the whatever they're called in Black Ops 4, the modifiers, you know. Custom mutations, that's what they're called. You know, if they have like a system like the Black Ops 4 custom mutations in Black Ops 6, or just an alternate mode that's harder where you have less health and less things to work with, whatever, then it would probably be pretty fun, but otherwise Black Ops 4 looks, or Black Ops 6 looks so easy, it looks pretty boring, honestly. But I hope I'm proven wrong. I hope going for rounds above 50 is actually difficult in Black Ops 6, and that, you know, that they fixed Liberty Falls, and maybe Terminus is already hard to get to round 50. We don't know. The game's not actually out yet. No one's been to round 50 on Terminus, as far as I know. It was just a Liberty Falls incident. The entire COD Next event could be summed up in just as the Liberty Balls incident. I swear people were fired on the marketing team for that debacle. Yeah, I'm thinking this probably could be my last round of the night. It's taken a long-ass time here, and I've already been streaming a little while. And we already went from, what, 68 to now, if we complete this round, it'd be 73? That's pretty good, right? That's like 5 rounds. That's decent for... Oh! That's decent for a stream, especially in high-ass rounds like this. The rounds are taking a solid minute. Alright, looks like we're about to enter Homunculus. The time has come to deploy other Homunculus. Go! Yes.
I've not seen anything that angry since Evelyn discovered my secret compartment. I'm all for attacking indiscriminately, so long as you don't include me.
Oh my god. Sometimes going Homunculus seems more dangerous than not, because when they'll start running at your once like that, it's terrifying. Alright, well, look, we got shield ammo, we got, that's a weird sentence right there, we got shield ammo, but it is true. We'll try and use that on the big guy here. We got some Kraken ammo. We'll use some more of that. Probably the max ammos are pretty far apart now at this point in the game. And like I said, there's no guaranteed max ammo rounds, there's no dog rounds or anything in this map, like there are on the other launch maps. So we end up being in an ammo desert eventually. Which is why I brought my ammo elixirs in with me. And they are helping me, fortunately. It was enough to get me to 70, but will it be enough to get me to 75 or 80? Is yet to be seen. Pick up the shield. It was a fun wonder weapon. I can't deny that. It is one of the things that makes this map, honestly. The wonder weapon is so fun to use and so unique on this map. Alright, good, he's in the front. Whenever he gets to the front, we rip up the shield and try to fuck his ass up. Damn. Yeah, don't die to kill the Stoker. Want to kill every Stoker so we don't die. He's gotta be hurt, right? Okay. I was like, he's gotta be really hurt.
I'll tell you that.
Oh, I heard a drop. Let's go investigate that. What do you think we got? Did we get lucky? Oh, lucky, are we? Let's test our luck. Ooh, that's pretty lucky. Kill 10,000 zombies with an assault rifle. Nice. Oh my god. Oh. How many kills do I have in this game, I wonder? I should check it after this round. Oh shit. That was close, We're fine, we're fine. That was good. We made good use of insta-kill. And we didn't die, more importantly. Damn. Oh, crazy shit. Alright, pick up a shield. Let that do its thing for a second. Nice. Run for my life. As per usual. Oh my god. You gotta remember, have that enemy over here if I get surrounded. I keep almost getting surrounded. Like right there. At least that insta-kill sped up this round a little bit. Man, these rounds are taking forever at this point. This has to be 20 plus minutes in this round, right? By the time it's all said and done. We survive it at all, fuck it. And you know what? We're by spawn. We might as well train and spawn for the rest of this round. We got a full enough shield. Got enough ammo. Make it interesting, right? We got a few homunculus. Well, one, but we're about to get another one. I did get cornered and have to anywhere but here out of there, but that's why we keep that in our back pocket for those kind of emergency situations. It's about to be homunculus time anyway. Are they still alive, really? Oh, they killed the freaking sniper. Is that round? Oh, thank goodness. Alright, let's fly back over here. We're gonna pick up a shield, we're gonna get some more ammo. I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm down for another round. How long was that freaking round? Let me pause and find out. Oh yeah, I am at 12,900 kills. That's a lot of kills. Alright. So I'm at 12,000 kills in this game. Let's see. I was at round 71 23 minutes ago. 18 minutes ago I was around 72. So when did I graduate? Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it was about almost 20 minutes ago, man. Those are some long rounds, especially considering I had to insta-kill that round. I had to use multiple homunculuses and stuff, and still... We'll see, I might play part of this round and try to pause mid-round, which might be a nutty thing to do. But I don't know if I have another 20-minute round to be right now, you know? Stream's already been going for a while. You can only run circles in the Titanic for so long, your brain gets fuzzy. Especially the zombies are so freaking fast, it only takes a second of fuzz to be surrounded. Unfortunately, I did just use my ending over here, so I won't have that when I come back next time. And I don't know if I have my Dying Wish ready or not again yet, because I used that a little while ago too. I also don't have a ton of Wonder Weapon ammo. I'm not out either. I feel like my best bet would probably be just to... man, I don't know, it's hard to pause mid-round. I feel like I'd have to throw a homunculus to be able to pause mid-round. I guess that's what I should try to do then, right? I should try to charge up one more homunculus, throw it, and then that'll be the end of the stream. And I'll pick up the stream tomorrow, most likely, or the next day, and if the stream's, you know, my internet doesn't go up by then, and I'll try. Oh boy, I'll try to the best of my ability to get to 75. Yeah, you saw a zombie booking it on the left over there. Somebody zooming. Like he's on crack. Yeah, I'll smoke it in a minute, Nicholas, as soon as I recharge another homunculus here. I smoked it just... Oh, we got a power-up up there. What's that? That could be huge if that's a max ammo. That'd be really nice to have a max ammo right about now. What have we got? Ooh, that's a max ammo. That's what I like to see right there. That's what I like to see. Alright, well that's a really good spot to leave off the stream then, actually. Bro, you got my sub. That's a bet. Alright, nice. Thank you, Nicholas. I appreciate it. Go ahead, drop a like on the stream while you're at it. But here, I'm thinking... I'm gonna take out this Stoker, and then I'm gonna take a Toker, in that order. Got him. Yeah, okay. And I'm gonna run for my life, and I'm basically gonna throw a homunculus and then end the stream after I throw it. So I'll have a second to get on my feet next round before I'm just immediately surrounded. When I come back to stream it later today or whatever that is. There we go, okay. Well, That's the best chance I have of surviving. Oh man, I'm nervous. I'm nervous to leave it off here, but I have almost 13,000 kills. I have almost 450 Nebulian plasma. I completed my contracts already. I'm in great shape. Like even if I die immediately when I pick the stream back up, tomorrow or the next day, this is still a super successful game. It was the first first ever round 70 on Black Ops 4. Highest round on this map, obviously, most kills in one game, all that good shit. I leveled the AK or the can 57 up all the way. Having a great time. A lot of successful streams coming out of this one game. So, um, definitely a good time overall for sure. Let me see. In a second, good boy. In a second. Yeah. Here, let me see if I have anything ready to go. Okay, I do have something ready to smoke. Yeah, that's good. All right, so I'll smoke here and then I'll get my dog some exercise. So he'll really appreciate that. But yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in this stream. Thank you, Nicholas, for keeping me company with the comments and so forth. And yeah, I appreciate all the new subs and all the new likes and viewers and whatnot. And go ahead and subscribe for tomorrow or the next day. I'll be continuing the stream around 70 plus, and hopefully we'll hit 75 or even 80. We'll see, but I've been doing pretty well here so far. I think I should be in a pretty. I just got a max ammo, so I should be in a really good position to hopefully at least get through 73 when I come back online tomorrow. So, anyway, thank you all so much for tuning in this stream. It's been a good time. Been a real time with long ass rounds. I'll put it that way. Ugh. All right, well, I hope you enjoy your smoking, Nicholas. We got a big ass Thanos bong. It's pretty badass. I enjoy it. All right, well, I'll see you all online hopefully tomorrow. Thanks for the support, everybody. And yeah, hopefully I'll hit around 75 or even 80 in the next stream. You never know. Only way to find out is subscribe. And tune in to the next one tomorrow night or whatever it is. Well, have a good night, everyone. Thank you all so much for the support. It's been a fun time. I'll see you all the next one.